how's it going, guys? It's Monday. We're back with some Shadowverse. Now, the new expansion should get revealed probably this weekend is my guess, just a wild guess. So until then, we'll have to enjoy the great classes and decks that are out there in the wild. We have not played Sword ever since the main expansion, and seeing as how Sword is the most played class and one of the better classes, I figured we should learn it before the SBO. As a way for me to practice my cast would be for me to learn the deck, right? So that's probably what we'll do today. Alright, what do I have for a quest? We have Dragon Portal. I guess I can try and finish Dragon. Runecraft, that's a replace. Bloodcraft, that's even worse. Alright, let me try and do this quest and then we'll build some sword.
Later.
Alright, so we're free from the quest. We can now play whatever our heart desires. But to honor the young Crumpy, we'll play Blood until it loses. I'll keep it going until we lose, which may be next game.
By sheer coincidence.
Alright, that was a relatively close game, so let's build the sword deck. Now, I don't have an exact list in mind. I just know a couple cards that we want to play. Hey, this seems good, right? Let's not get too crazy. This seems good. Okay, now we need a deck name. That's important. When you think of Sword, what do you think of, chat? 10 Evos, auto win, right? Game with has 5 decks in tier 1. Spell Boost, Dragon, Evo, Sword, Shadow, and Control Forest. That seems about right. Maybe with the recent changes, Spell Boost is dethroned from being in its own tier, and now it's closer to everyone else. Is Shadow still tier 1? I think so, because Shadow does well against board-based decks, and now Sword shows up as a board-based deck, right? Okay, so we'll do Shisuru BM, and go from there. Then it's Thurston Knight into whatever the hell, right? Diverse meta? Yeah, it seems fine. Like, and aside from those tier 1 decks, there's a bunch of like playable tier 2 decks, right? Like a bunch of playable tier 2 stuff. I don't see Shadow anymore. I don't think it's that popular either. But they also have good universe cards, and Thurston's pretty good, right? Yeah, Shadow can hold something in Sword, that's why I would imagine. Okay, he's got to spend a lot of resources to clear the Shisuru. If the Jaffner dies. But if he has no follower, then what am I doing? Because playing Thurston Knight Evo, like this overdraws me. I don't want to play an Evo this if nothing's happening. Or do I? I'm okay with that. We have 3 Pekos in hand. Maybe that's okay then, right? It's kind of weird, right? Not sure what the correct play is. It's definitely not Arriet, I know that much. Like Princess Elegance. Kind of a weird turn. It's possible I'm not supposed to be with a Thurston, but I guess I'm okay with it. Tony. I'll do another one. Does that mean that I don't Evo this one? All these Unibursts though. I mean, it's the same shit next turn, right? I play Thurston Knight and then I Evo. What's the difference? That I have to commit to Thurston Knight next turn? As opposed to just playing double Pekko? If my turn 6 is 2 Unibursted Pekkos, don't I just win the game? Is that not just GG? I don't know if this is correct, but I guess we're trying it. I'd argue that Shadow is tier 1.5, but I don't like half tiers. Yeah, I mean, it's all debatable, right? It's part of the, Is it even tier 1 if all the classes go to it? That's a good question, right? Okay, so he gets some clears, and then we just go Pekko Pekko. Fairy's Pet is GG, double Pekko can't be GG. I like all the fairy pets. Okay, this is happening for sure. I can hold the other Pekko and just play a Thurston Knight. Like playing this as a 6-5 or 6-6. It is good pressure on him. It's not like it's bad pressure. I'm just wasting the 5 damage and the rush. But man, it's good pressure, right? Fairy's Pet is GG. Well, she's got a bunch of different ones, right? Updog, one of the better ones. Thurston Knight or a 6-6. He has no board, no evos. What is he gonna do, right? Let's just commit to my lead. Not sure if this is correct or not. But I like the idea of just pressuring this guy. Is it 5 different crafts that are placed in tier 1 by people? Well, that's why tier lists are debatable, you know? Haven is probably tier 3. Although Alana is maybe slightly playable. Okay, so now I'm thinking we do... It doesn't really matter what I'm doing. Is it playing Arriet? Like Evo this, play Arriet, play another Pekko. Just really keep up the pressure on this guy, right? I have double Arriet. We're like so ahead. I'm actually so ahead on this dude. Tony wouldn't be active next turn, right? No, it wouldn't be. And we just Pekko this? I can also Kagamitsu it. Is that better or worse? I think Pekko's better. Because I don't have Storm for Kagamitsu yet. And he already struggled to answer with the other Pekkos, right? Oh no, I'm just going ham, dude. Is Guardian Forest tier 3? I mean, it's down there. I actually think Guardian Forest got a lot worse. Because Sword is not a good matchup for it. And this new card doesn't do shit. While other class got other new stuff to play with. It was actually doing better for me before the new cards. Okay, Arriet. Wait, he's drawing cards. Considering how many playable classes there are, you'd expect buffs for weaker 3 classes. But Rune is not top win rate, so nerfs are coming. So how good is Quarterly Dance here? It's gotta be good, right? Hey, what do I even get out of it? I know I get a Kagamitsu, I know that much. And he gets how many stats? +6/+6. So it's like this thing goes here. This thing clears one of these. I guess this one clears and then we go phase 4, 8. I don't know, seems okay. If everyone agrees that Spellboost is the best deck, why can't we call it tier 1 if it's on tier? You could, Justin. That's the thing about tier lists, dude, is that it's debatable, you know, where they go. But win rate says Rune is not tier 1, right? Based on the win rate? I don't know, man. They're just people like me tanking down the Rune win rate, though, I think. The plebs play Spellboost. Kuon has second highest win rate. Like, I could definitely see Carol Rune bringing down the Rune win rate, right? If we're just being honest here. We're being real. He's not gonna clear the 8-10 Pekko. Just couldn't clear it, I guess, right? Alright, well, young Tony will do it. Okay, I think we played that well. I had like a lead and we just like really pushed it with the Pekkos. So many plebs tanking down the win rate. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Yeah, there's no way, like, don't get me wrong, Mario, like, just because the overall Rune win rate is like less than 2%, it does not mean Kuon is bad by any means, right? But maybe Rune as a class, because people are playing other shit, has gone down or not, which is fine. If the, like, as long as the Rune play rate is down, then I'm happy. The less Rune we see out there, the better. That's all that really matters. I'm really excited for the next expansion, though. Like, we're almost there, chat. We're almost there. I can't wait to see what they show. That's not a turn 3 Peter, but it's still a pretty early Peter. It's still pretty strong. I don't think we ever play Arriet for 5, right? That's not what I'm supposed to do. Like, we have Lisha Val's next, Lisha Master next turn, so I guess it's just Tony. It's kinda ass, to be honest. Not particularly strong. Kakaida rotates. I'm okay with that. Santa got a good run. Like, you don't see him at all anymore, so it's fine. He was playing when he came out. It's not like it was bad. There was one point in time where people thought he was too good and he should have been nerfed. Every morning starts with disappointment without trailer. I wouldn't expect it till at least the weekend, though. If I'm not mistaken, they usually put the trailer in the, there's like a Shadowverse show they do on the weekends, right? And it usually happens on the weekends. Okay, so it's Lisha, Twin Sword. I guess we just chill. Get a couple free evos. I just need more evos to get the Arriet going, right? Maybe something else to proc the Lisha. I'm already at 3. Pretty far from 7, though. Really quite far from it. Pick up the Nano. Maybe this guy lives and we can Arriet Sword Dance it. So, because we're likely to get the trailer for the next expansion, that means that this week we'll play the story. There's only a little bit of story, but it's a tease for the next expansion, right? So I'll probably do that on either Wednesday or Thursday, more than likely. So we can look forward to that, chat. Until then, we'll just be out here playing, you know, nice fun decks. And the next SBO is happening, it's like mid-March, so it's like 2 weeks away. Which is, it's actually not that close, but by then we'll have seen probably reveals and stuff like that. And before you know it, the pre-release will happen, so it should be a good month of Shadowverse. But then being a 6/6 Bane still baffles me. It's because he has to match the stat line of Balon, as they are brothers. Okay, I did need another Alicia proc. I guess that's good enough.
What do you think you're doing?
Just getting more free evos to eventually try and Arriet or something. I need the card draw so badly. Baldane, anyone that's not Kuan? Hey, wait a second. Kuan's the bad guy here, though. Okay, want to get the thing. Keep this outside of range of getting, you know, bitten. Because one day, Saigams decided to set their seats to have a lot of random Banes. Sometimes it's weird, like, why cards have Bane. But with Baldane, it's part of the lore, right? That's his thing, is that he's poison or whatever. Masamune. Well, Masamune needed Bane, right? I want him to nerf Baldane so I can play a different dragon deck. I can assure you right now, Baldane will never be nerfed. Eventually there will be another dragon deck, but that day is not today. Okay, we're taking a lot of damage there. More than I'm comfortable taking. I guess we just play Arriet for the, if I wait till next turn we could draw the cards. No, because Kagemitsu's not gonna die, right? I should just play it now. Get some stats, go face. Like, the heal right now is relevant, so is the ward. We just push as much phase damage as I can. Go phase 4, 6. And then technically we've set up for lethal, right? Best I could do. Maybe I draw another Arriet or something. You can always try and engage through your deck. Main way is not the only way. Like, just because Natura Dragon is the way that Dragon plays right now, eventually they'll get other decks, other archetypes. Eventually Baldane will rotate out. So even if Baldane dominates Dragon for the next 9 months, eventually his ass will rotate out. Does Gary save him? I need a very good top deck. Like a very good top deck. That is a very good top deck, right? Alright, nice and easy. We're the best. Yeah, let me join the room code. Tony's pretty good, dude. 9 months, not very comforting. Is it 9 months? Okay, in 4 months, in 1 month, Alter Sphere's gone. 4 months, still Rebellion. 7 Rebirth. Yeah, okay, in 10 months. It takes 10 months for Baldane to rotate out. But 10 months from now, his ass will not be here. So, it's always that. It's kind of a weird Lisha. He's getting no value out of it. Can I draw Shisuru, though? Just give me the Shisuru. Not quite. So it's just Surson then, right? Augmentation is amazing turn 4 play. If you already have Grappler on the board, gain 2 artifacts and draw 2 for 1. Okay, we discount the Pekko. Next turn we could do Lisha Kagemitsu as an option. This gets cleaned up here though, but this is fine. Like, maybe what they need is more artifacts with different names that are easier to get and they don't suck ass. Like, is it crazy to say that the Portal Moon condition already exists? It's just the cards are bad? Because they are bad, right? How good is Lisha Kagemitsu manually with Kagemitsu? It's not great, right? Much better to just hold the Kagemitsu. Still a bit of an awkward turn. Kagemitsu pass. Evo the thing on the board maybe. We get Pekko, right? Like a weak turn right now for a better turn tomorrow is the idea. I think even this guy's okay, I guess. They need Axel reprinted? No. They need to stay away from the old Portal cards and do something new with the class. If the only way the class can function is by abusing Deus Ex Machina Acceleratum augmentation, then it's better that it doesn't function at all. Am I trading? That's the question. You have heal with Arriet, maybe they'll just fight for board control. They need main deck artifact cards? Okay, what if you could play an artifact? Let's say there's a 2 that just is an artifact. Is that crazy? Like, what if cards could just be artifacts? And it wasn't so hard to just get them in the deck and then draw them. Okay, he plays Surson. My dude can't take damage though. Your Monkaguns would always be live. Is that so bad though? Like if you played Monkagun going first to draw a 2/2, is that really so broken? That would be acceptable, right? But if there's an artifact that added more of itself to the deck, but you want artifacts with different names. At this point what they're pushing for is that everything has different names, right? So you want to get one of different artifacts, and hopefully these artifacts don't suck so you actually can play them. I don't think they would ever print straight up artifacts, it's kind of their thing. Maybe not, but maybe they should. Like a 2-play 1/2 artifact, last words put a 3-play 1/3 artifact into your deck. It could be 2-play 1/3 for the last words. Okay, so now we're doing... Alicia Val seems pretty good, right? So I finally get rid of this nerd. And I just get more evos for a better Kagemitsu as well. That seems good, right? Okay, so this is always gonna hit this guy. What if there's an artifact that added a random artifact to the deck? What about if it adds a random artifact to the deck that has a different name than the ones in your graveyard, quote unquote? Something like that. Okay, we've evoed 5 times, so let's can trade here. So we can go like trade, 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 and then have this go face for 3. I have a good board. We should have good follow-up. Hopefully we draw an Arriet eventually. Maybe a Miriam reprint, because it gives you rare and prime. See, the problem with that is that prime is one of the ass artifacts. So even though it has a different name, you never want to spend 7 play points playing prime. Therefore, it doesn't help it at all. You want artifacts that are playable that just happen to have different names. The problem is that the only good artifacts are the ones that cost 1 play points, but they have the same name because it's just 2 of them, right? Yeah, prime is really, really bad. Give them a mini prime, 2-play 2/2 version. What if they made prime artifact, which is prime, but it's Mordecai? Wait, we're gonna get another Alicia, that's kind of nice. Isn't Pekko a, oh, it's a commander. I mean, I could just double Pekko. What's wrong with that? What would stop me from just going Pekko Pekko? Is that not just crazy? Absolutely nutty? For what reason would I not do this? Pekko 1, I Pekko the other one. I still get a 1/1 Bane too. And my non-nerd samurai is just going in. Seems good. What about a card like Nicholas that gave you an artifact from a Last Words Amulet? I mean, anything that gave you any other artifact would be good. It just doesn't have to be so convoluted, basically, right? Spending 5 to play a prime with rush and draws cards. I do it in unlimited. It doesn't sound good. Should I have first seen this? It's the Pekkos, right? Pekko's just too beefy. And we have Courtly Dance too, which is guaranteed power plays. Okay, Pekko's strong. Why couldn't the droids be artifacts? Cyclone Blade was a card they could clear. I'm glad he played something. That way I have a target to Courtly Dance. It's actually very nice of him to do. Okay, so now we go Courtly Dance. This guy gets like plus 10 million attack. And I get a free 3/3 Storm. Okay, seems good. Getting different artifacts into the deck and then get them on the hand and then get them on the board takes so much effort, and you're doing it because you have to, not because you want to. Right, like the way it currently works, it's like getting artifacts into your deck to draw them is already difficult, right? Getting artifacts with different names that you don't want to play for a mediocre payoff, it just doesn't work, right?
I should have foreseen this.
Okay, nice and easy. Courtly Dance, but it's summoned 3 different name artifacts and use them. See, now we're talking, Jay. Now we're thinking. But it shouldn't be 8 play points. It should be cheaper. Because otherwise that shit sucks, right? Because you won't get Kagemitsu artifact. Unless they get a Kagemitsu artifact. Oh, okay. But instead of getting stats based on how many times you evoed, he gets stats based on how many different artifacts you've summoned. So let's say if you've summoned 5 different artifacts with different names, he would attack and get +5/+5. Why not play Sword instead? We're playing Sword, man. We're trying to help Portal. Okay, so I bump. Then we're gonna just clear that, right? Just double trade. We can just do an action anyway. Maybe I play Elegance though for that sweet card draw. Okay, he doesn't play anything to not give me Kagemitsu value. Doesn't even okay to Haven's Gate. I mean, at Coliseum. Is it just Shisuru? It can't be Elegance, right? Because what if I get spells? I think I'm gonna pre-evo the Shisuru, call me crazy, but I think that's the play. Protect my Kagemitsus. How's he gonna clear those? Now it dies to a puppet. Not if I protect them. We just have to protect them. Sway? Sway's pretty good. Actually, wait, Sway does clear. I'm salty. It's actually exactly enough to clear the... Feels bad, dude. And he even gets thing left over. I told you guys Sway's a good card. What is Mighty Burst at? I should just wait, right? Let's just wait a little bit. Portal power plays? How dare you say that? That should be a banned phrase. If you're caught saying portal power plays, banned. This is what Portal needs to put a puppet in their hand for every single card. That would help. It would help them. Like, think of any Portal card. At least think of the new Portal cards. If they also gave you a puppet to your hand, they would be better. They would be significantly better cards, you know. Might be looking at Elegance. We could do Lisha Shisuru. Wow, he didn't clear this? Are you kidding me? I guess that's fine. I'll just spend the Evo. It's okay. Give up Puppet Storm. That might be what we need, dude. When Portal was good with puppets, the puppets could get Storm. This man's gonna just sit there and float play points. Like I've never seen this shit before. The fat 03 stat line. Okay, Tony is active, so now I just want to get the Kagemitsus out there. Which I don't have, so... I guess we're looking at Lisha Shisuru, right? It's still power plays. We have 6 puppets, give them +1/+1 on Storm. I don't think that's good though. That actually sounds pretty bad. Avatar's Force is like the old puppet portal, except it goes up on turn 4 instead of turn 9. What are you trying to say, dude? What are you trying to imply, my man? Okay, we're at 7 evos. I gotta empty the hand and then redraw, right? So, Arriet Tony is a cool 10 damage, right? This guy has 2 evos. You know he has Kaiser. His hand is like triple Kaiser. We have Shireen with the 18 months. Thank you, Shireen. I appreciate that. Let me get some Louis Parkers in the chat. Thank you, Shireen. Oh, my chat broke. Thank you, Shireen. Imply that I had 18 months of fun with a good streamer. You got a problem with that? Hey, thank you, Shireen. I appreciate that. Is that power plays? This is a good card, right? Ameth, the Dream Emissary. You guys would consider this to be a good card? Okay, this is a Pekko for sure, right? Oh, he mug-neared me? Wow, that's such BM. Okay, so we're looking at like Pekko this, and then play Arriet to draw. What else would I do instead? Samurai? You could just mug near the Samurai. I like the idea of Arriet. Isn't his video this Saturday? It is not good, sir. You are not in the right place. Double 2-drop? Like this has to trade. I'm not playing Shisuru. Aether draws another Tony, which I guess is fine, right? This is always going face. Double 2 might be more stat on the board though. No, well, it's 3 attack. I don't know. I don't know what's better there. Surson, how's it going, dude? How was your weekend, Surson? What are you up to? Ragna? Alright, which gimmick do we die to today, chat? The weekend was good, but too short. Back to work. I like Aetherbear, to be honest, to increase the odds of drawing Pekko. That's the one where he banishes his deck, right? I'm pretty sure Courtly Dance will clear that ass, right? I am 2 damage off of lethal. But Kagemitsu plus Tony next turn wins the game. So all I gotta do is Courtly Dance, right? There's still a Kagemitsu. Wait, is there a Kagemitsu in my deck? There is, right? There is one left. Okay, good thing. Oh, it pulls Pekko. That's weird. Did I clear it and I survive?
The slaughter is complete.
Okay, something survives. We go 10 damage. I don't know, man. Like, he plays Kaiser, though. That's the problem. But Kaiser's random. Oh, he has a puppet? What a cheater. Maybe we lose. Maybe I just lose to Kaiser. The thick Kage? This is 10 damage. We have 14. Wait, this is 6. And this is 10. We have 16. So close. How much is Pekko? Pekko is 6. Plus 2 is 12. Plus 6. Man, we're one off in everything. If he evils this to the face, we lose. So I just double ward up with Chizuru and Arriet, right? We just get double ward. Best I can do is get double ward. I guess we play Chizuru first, right? So Arriet draws an additional card. Okay, maybe double ward is enough to save my ass. We have Zeus next turn, I guess. 10 Evo Zeus is okay. I think I just play Pekko, right? It's the most stats I have. In case I get to live. We just want the most stats on the board. I mean, he has an Evo. But I have 2 wards and I have more than 14 life. He only has a card in his deck. Oh, I forgot to use Chizuru. You're right, I forgot about that. I'm kind of scared. But I think we got this. I think we're in there. Okay, he plays another Kaiser. Okay, so is it lethal without Zeus? Or do we roll for the Zeus? This is 11. It's just guaranteed lethal if I don't Zeus, right? Because this is any follower, right? This is 5 plus 4 is 9 plus 11. Just lethal, right? Not gonna RNG it to the Zeus. Let's not do that. Man, you guys thought I was gonna lose the portal? Zeus has never let me down, and he didn't let me down today. I don't see Zeus letting me down. Do you see it? He didn't let me down. Okay, so he's gonna get those pings. Let's see how much he can get out of it. Like, here is nice, it's just a bonus effect. But all you can do is just, oh, gets the 1 out of 4. Doesn't even attack first, which should be the correct order, right? Okay, now we have surely nothing but power plays, right? Looking at Samurai Evo. I guess we need one of these to clear one of these. Am I wasting a resource by doing so? Where's my Sursa Knight? I'm not sure on this one, but it seems okay right now, I guess. We need to draw another way to get a free Evo. Like, Lisha would be nice. Sursa Knight would still be the best, probably. He's played how many Guardians? Is that the 3rd Guardian? That's the 3rd Guardian. Hey, he's getting good value of the pings. I guess it's just Elegance for 5 then. There's the Sursan. I don't roll a single spell, it's kind of sad. Actually kind of tragic. But I guess we're okay, we're gonna have so many free Evos, it doesn't matter, right? At this point I guess I don't need to Evo Sursa Knight then. Well, let's see if we can set up for Limaga. Probably he's looking at a turn 8 Limaga. Because he'd have to play triple Guardian this turn and nothing else. Actually no, he could play 2 Guardians, I guess he could do it. Okay, he plays a Guardian. So yeah, he's looking at a turn 8 Limaga. I wonder if he would hold the Evo. No, he's gonna spend it. Looks with a lot of stats on the board. Okay, fully trading. So we go. Hey, there's the Zeus. We just go Lisha, Kagemitsu, clear the board. And then we get all my universe active, and we have a lot of them. Like, we'll have really strong late game at this point. He gets a free 5/5. But I think our late game is still better than that. You know, the nano that we get here is actually not good because of the pings, funny enough. Because I know he has a guardian in hand too, right? Or he probably does. Imagine he has at least a way to get a guardian. He needs one more for the Lamaga. But I like our hand. Matrix pretty good. You can just go phase with it too. Like, it's good for him to push damage. We don't know if he plays like Okami or anything like that. But it's good that we have the Arriet for the heals. I still need more evos though. Yeah, it's actually a pretty strong turn, right? Okay, Kagemitsu, it's one more evo. So these are active. Okay, so we go Shisuru, Peko, Eve over here. He's gonna play 2 play point 3/3 wards compared to our 2 play point 4/5 heal 5 draw till 7. Well, yeah. What are you getting at? What are you trying to say? Okay, so his free 5/5 doesn't clear my ward, and we still have Arriet. What about the Tony counts? Tony is super active too, which is nice. Like, if Kage survives, we win. I'm not scared of dying at this point. The Lamaga is nice, but at this point a 5/5 and then, you know, 3/3 is that ping for 1. It just doesn't do enough, right? The Guardians. Maybe play another Guardian. Like, both of us have to trade into the Shisuru. The Louis Clown flipped is kind of weird. Lila? I guess Lila's a way for the deck to do extra damage. It's kind of cute. Surely we have lethal somewhere, right? This costs 2 play points, right? Recover 3 play points. We do that. We get the heal, we play the young Tony. Clear this. Actually, I guess we clear like this. And then Kage pushes 45 damage. Alright. Good game, dude. A 1C stream? If you pay up, I would do a stream in a 1C, yeah. Look at the BM. We're trying to figure out lethal, man.